He has grown fat. The stomach is big. He says he's very healthy. He's very fat. So those are the people who are prone to getting diabetes. The obese, that is to say. People who consume, I know, not all of us are like me and like somebody has his money, he goes and drinks all types of wines. I can go to the whiskeys, what. So I'm trying to excess intake of alcohol can also lead you to getting diabetes. Stress can also expose us. Ideally, after a long day's work, take enough sleep. Take enough sleep, 7 to 9 hours of sleep. That is ideal. Sleep well. Eat a healthy diet. Healthy diet. Eating a healthy diet, that means not fried foods all the time, fatty things. Healthy diet. Yes, we need carbohydrates. Yeah. Don't move to the supermarket there, buy these refined cakes. What? I'm buying for my family. Those are the things. So you are prone to getting those things. I think from that we can also say, when you suspect yourself.
Yes.
What are the things you will start feeling such that you suspect yourself that I could be having diabetes? For example, your urinating habits have changed. You are passing urine so frequently in large amounts. In the night, you are waking up after every maybe 30 minutes or an hour. You are even now changing. There should be a bucket near your bed. In the morning, you find the whole bucket is full. So, frequent urinating is one of the warning signs. Excessive drinking of water. You feel all the time you are thirsty. I have to buy in the office. You have how many bottles you've cleared. If you have the water dispenser, you are nearly clearing that 10
liter
in the office. So you should start clearing. Why? These burning pains in the legs. Some people, and they are now very common. You also start thinking of that. You are feeling hungry all the time. You are now moving with food. Those are the warning signs. Thirsty all the time, drinking water frequently, that is with the thirst, passing large quantities of urine in a day, and feeling hungry all the time. Sometimes in men, sometimes we fail even our obligations. You don't fail, perform. See? Know that, why? It seems things are going. No. So, those are some of the warning signs for diabetes. In children, you find a child who used not to bed weight is now starting to bed weight. The child is losing weight unexplained, loss of weight. Even adults, people are losing weight because they're saying, hey, what has happened? Your child has lost weight. It's losing weight. You get a wound, it's not healing. Small wounds are failing to heal. People end up losing their legs. If not checked, why? Why is the cause? So you need to see a medical person, practitioner, who will all go through with you all the problems you're facing and possibly decide a test. And you may find that it could be high blood sugar.
Can diabetes be cured? And what is the best treatment for diabetes?
Diabetes is one of the chronic conditions we stay with. Once you've got it, we have to control. Permanent cure may not be there, but controlling it using medications, lifestyle changes, modifications, and avoidance of other things, triggering factors. You avoid, you control it. That is what happens in diabetes. It's basically one of the chronic conditions we need to stay with. It's diagnosed, and once controlled,
okay,
the quality of life becomes fair.
Yeah, I was asking you about best treatment, but also I have a message here. Somebody is asking, can eating sugar lead to diabetes?
Eating sugar,
question. Yes.
Eating sugar does not lead to diabetes as such, as per se. Eating sugar does not lead to diabetes so long as the area where the key is produced is doing its work. Your pancreas is doing its work normally. Whatever sugar you eat and the exercise you do will clear it. So eating sugar does not cause diabetes as per se. Yeah.
What about, because I have learned in several occasions, very many people are trying to run away from taking sugar and now resorting to honey. How safe is taking tea with honey?
Taking tea with honey is quite very good, very safe. Taking tea with honey is very safe. Sugar should not be high. That is why the question was, that is taking sugar bad? Can it make me develop diabetes? Taking sugar itself is not bad. It is one of the sources of energy. Depending on our activities, you can take sugar to generate more energy, to supplement what you have eaten, the food you have eaten. If your activity has been strenuous, and you take something faster to generate the energy faster. Yeah.
I have two last messages, but I can make them come from me once. I have one from Isaac in Sereren. He's asking what organ is affected by diabetes, and then I think this one you partially said. This one report from Kapelebion, he says, how can diabetes be permanently treated? I think you partially handled this. Yeah, but let's think about the organs that is affected.
So yes, all body organs, once you have got diabetes, a high blood sugar, you know, this blood circulates to all organs of the body. The brain, the kidneys, the eyes, as we have said earlier on. Once the high blood sugar, these organs, including the heart, is affected. So all organs of our bodies get affected. As my colleague talked, that when there is a high blood sugar, that sugar which is high in our blood, because it circulates all over our bodies, all parts of our bodies is supplied by nerves, which transmit messages and make us do all what we can do. So the high blood sugar destroys those nerves.
Yes.
Such that we fail all those organs where that nerve is supplying, for example, the eye, gets affected. The kidneys majorly get affected because they are the ones to filter the blood which moves all through our bodies. So once they are affected, even the membrane, so that filter of the blood gets affected, and once the kidneys is shut, definitely you know what happens.
Okay, thank you so much.
So all organs are affected.
I have one question before I switch to radio. Almost the same question that has been given to me was also sent here. Somebody says, how can I reverse diabetes without medication? And here it says, how can it be reversed at early stages?
Yes, reversing diabetes maybe in the early stages, because if we have done the tests and we are now saying that you are in a pre-diabetic stage, pre-diabetic stage, if your sugar levels are saying the normal sugar level should be ranging from 4.5 to 7, those are within the normal ranges. So now when consistently you are between 7 to 11 millimoles to 10.9 millimoles, those are the units for measure. There you are in pre-diabetic state. Once you go from 11 above in more than 3 occasions, then you say you are diabetic. Okay? So now, if you are in that pre-diabetic state, there are some measures you can take. Lifestyle. If you are an alcoholic, try to avoid alcohol. If you are obese, cut weight. Do regular exercises. Walking is a very good exercise. Ride a bicycle. Eat a healthy diet. Avoid diets with foods rich in carbohydrates. Starch is one of that, and we can get starch, say, from cassava, sweet potatoes, posho. That is, and it is that starch the body converts to glucose. The body, once we eat cooked starch, we cook the cassava, don't eat this raw one from the garden, and then you think the body will change that one. No, it must be cooked. That is the one the body will change to sugar, and then that sugar. So we should eat a healthy diet if we want to avoid reaching to that state. If we are diabetics, we also say, if you want to control your diabetes, reduce weight, cut weight. Don't eat fatty foods. Don't eat foods which, I can say, which have refined carbohydrates. Cakes, you're eating cakes all the time.
That is chapati. Is chapati a man?
Chapati is so, and oil, a lot of oil. See, you better. So you find you are eating, you are even squeezing the chapati, oil is already coming out of it. So those are the things we can get out of that. Even if you have reached that diabetic state, you can manage your diabetes or the disease by eating a healthy diet, and you will reduce the weight, and your sugar levels now come to normal. The fat which is in your body now, the cells which had become resistant to the other key to enter, to allow the sugar enter in the cells, now will open up, and then the insulin now starts entering the cells, leading the sugar into your cells, and the cells now transport it and break it and make your body release energy.
Okay, thanks so much, Doctor, for that insight and talking to us. Maybe I would still, because somebody will want to still get in touch with you. First of all, I want to thank the management of Soroti Regional